I've been interested in gardening, and as I did more gardening, I thought I want to really learn more, but I also want to then be able to impart that knowledge I learned to other people in the community through volunteering. Some of my volunteer activities that are my favorites are working at garden centers and farmers markets, where I can interact with the public and answer their questions. And this year it's been real exciting. We have Gardens for Good, where master gardeners are growing produce and it's all being donated to food shelves. I used to work for Medtronic, and they have a volunteer program whereby I can submit the hours that I volunteer at Hennepin County, and they will in turn send a check back to the extension. And I think it's a small way that I can thank Extension for everything that I've gotten from them over the years.
Well, we had a really good 4-H club in this area, which was fortunate. And so when our kids, we had 6 children, and as they got the ages 9, 10 years old, we had them in 4-H. They were expected to be in 4-H, and they loved it. And we attended, of course, all the meetings, and we became 4-H leaders and shortly after that. And so we were key leaders for about 35 years. We sold some of our land, so we thought we wanted to do a donor program. Yeah. And we went through a donor foundation and decided that 4-H is the one big thing we wanted to give to, because after all, we had 6 kids in 4-H.
A key word probably that I would use is to teach responsibility. It's an opportunity to teach your kids and others the skills that they're probably going to use the rest of their life.
My career in Extension was all centered around water. Safe drinking water, lakes and rivers, invasive species, climate change. So although I've been retired for 10 years, I still am involved with Extension, both at the local level and at the state level. I'm still so impressed with the work that Extension does with my old colleagues, as well as many of the new hires and the new focus that Extension is taking in natural resources related to invasive species and climate change. I gave directly to the campaign, and I've also put Extension in my will, because although I don't have a lot of money to give, I wanted to do my part to the campaign. The issues in the future, the natural resource issues, may be very different, but I trust that Extension will be on the cutting edge and will be out there helping people in Minnesota make decisions.